Ted, this moment already is gone. The whole Minnesota tidal wave thing happened 5 years ago. It's just a memory. And the rest of this never happened. Right now, Marshall and Lily are upstairs trying to get Marvin to go back to sleep. Robin and I are trying to decide on a caterer. And you've been sitting here all night staring at a single ticket to Robots versus Wrestlers because the rest of us couldn't come out. Look around, Ted. You're all alone.
The thing is, if you just do stuff and nothing happens, what's it all mean? What's the point? Oh, right, this whole thing is about self-acceptance.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
You get older, one thing I learned, only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. Women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. A man is only loved under the condition that he provides something.
I'd be very interested in knowing what you would tell your 21-year-old self.
Gang, brother, thanks, Julian, for that question, man. You know, I would say ask her out. No matter who she is, whether she's a job or a new city or an actual person. You know, whether she's an opportunity or a fear.
When are you gonna take it?
Sometimes I don't. If I like a moment, I mean me, personally, I don't like to have the distraction of the camera.
And when you move forward, life may get better, it may not, but somewhere along the lines it's gonna click. And everything that I went through back here was supposed to happen so that now that I'm here, I'm able to go ahead with such a high level of knowledge, and I can make other people better. I can make myself better. I can do more for my family. Something happens.
So I should stop judging and accept. To start. So no matter what I do, hooray for me because I'm a great guy. It's all good. No matter how many dogs I kill, I just do an inventory and accept.
Oh, you don't even smile.
Didn't you hear your friends? Don't you know what I am?
Yeah. Guy eating rice. What's that?
It's a tree.
Huh. I've never seen a tree before. It's pretty.
It's dead.
You get alone. You end up feeling alone. You end up being alone. You end up being alone, man. And if you're not alone, you end up fucking feeling alone. And that's the same. Being alone and feeling alone, it's two different things. You can be alone, but you could be married, you could be in a family of 4 and feel alone as fuck. Because you don't want to open up. You don't want to let people in. You don't want to admit that I need help. I need help just with this minute.
When she won the title the first time, when I was interviewing her, one of the things she was saying is just, we have to be better people. She had this message while I was interviewing her in the cage after winning a fight. And she's like, we got to be nicer to each other. That was her message. It's about transcending whatever you think you are and becoming something better. That's what it's about.
When I had my accident, I found out at that moment, nothing in life is promised except death. If you have the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate their moment until it's past.
What are men good for?
What are men good for? Oh, not a lot, I don't think.
What are women good for?
Everything.
Everything. What are men good for?
Nothing.
You either run from things or you face them, Mr. White.
What exactly does that mean?
I learned it in rehab. It's all about accepting who you really are. I accept who I am.
And who are you?
I'm the bad guy.
Problem. Forget about what you think you know about life, about friendship, and especially about you and me.
What is that supposed to mean? What are you doing?
Guys, what do you wish you'd done before you died?
Paint a self-portrait.
Build a house. And you?
I don't know. Nothing. Come on, get in the right...
You have to know the answer to this question. If you were to die right now, how would you feel about your life?
I don't know. I wouldn't feel anything good about my life. Is that what you want to hear me say? Fine. Come on.
Not good enough.
Stop fucking around.
Angrily by the end was because not only was the white noise generator.
My name is David Libauschu. I'm unwell. I need help. I need help. I just wanted to meet you. I'm unwell. I called up there.
I hope that you
get up there.
I hope you will find the help that you need.
Oh my God, I want to know him better.
You expect perfection. I don't know where this came from. I don't know what happened that this is the criteria for living. My true understanding is, all right, you got one life. And that one life, the goal for us is to live it to the best of our ability from the beginning to what's said the end. In the middle, in the beginning, middle, you're going to do things, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to fuck up. You're supposed to learn and then move forward with the understanding of what not to do.
If you want to take it, it's about $10,000. I'm not joking. Around giving random people who need $1,000. So yeah, that's real. I swear, man.
You can see me. Get out of here, bub. And you matter, all right? There's always gonna be somebody that cares about you, and you're a good person. No matter what people say, you matter. Ignore them. They're losers. The ding dong didn't you? I'm just trying to say something nice. Like, I don't know what they're doing. They're running away and stuff. I'm just trying to say that you matter, man. Or girl, whoever you are, you matter to someone. Just keep that in mind. Don't forget that.
Alright, well then, I hope it's not... This is all I have. Hopefully it's enough.
God bless you.
So, I hope you do good with it.
And it's not just me that's got better. The world is undeniably a better place because of the sort of person that I've become. I'm a better friend, I'm a better son, I'm a better boss, I'm a better partner. I've had the fortune of reaching tens of millions of people on this podcast, and I've given TEDx talks, and I've improved the texture of my own daily existence because of the process that your work triggered. You do not know the depth of impact that your work has had. And if the option had been there, I, and probably a lot of other people, would have happily taken on our share of your suffering over the last year, if it would have somehow helped as a thank you for how you've helped us. So, thank you.
Now it's all disease of abundance. We are overexposed to everything. So the way to survive in modern society is to be an ascetic. It is to retreat from society. There's too much society everywhere you go. Society in your phone, society in your pocket, society in your ears. When I was growing up, there was this statement, I think it was Pascal, he said, all of man's problems arise because he cannot sit by himself in a room for 30 minutes alone.
Absolutely have to have dark in order to have light. Gotta have dark. Gotta have opposites, dark and light and dark, continually in painting. If you have light on light, you have nothing. If you have dark on dark, you basically have nothing. There we go. Well, it's like in life. You've got to have a little sadness once in a while so you know when the good times come. I'm waiting on the good times now.
People don't want to go in deep, man. All the answers are inside of you. It's a very primitive way. How this book is written, it's primitive. It's very barbarian. It's how we all think. It's how man once walked the earth. And then we get all soft and all this computers and shit. And we start going away from the most powerful thing we have is our fucking brain. It's our mind. And we don't use it anymore.
I'm proud of you, dude. It's hard. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because I know how hard it is to take care of ourselves.